What's going on, everyone? Today I have someone special, Adrian, younger generation. He's the next, he's the up and coming for what we do, what we promote. He's just wonderful. Adrian, so I guess you want to introduce yourself?
Yeah, I'm Adrian. I have a really big passion for reptiles and all wildlife. And right now, and right now I have some snakes, but hopefully soon I can get some venomous because that's what I'm really interested in.
What do
Is
you have with you right now?
This is my boa. He's a hog island with a Colombian. His name is Rain. He's
His
just
name's
over 4 feet and 3 years old.
Nice. What other snakes do you have right now?
I have a Florida king snake, but he's in shed, so I wasn't really gonna mess with him.
hmm we're gonna actually get back to that king snake, but
Okay.
first, what started your love for snakes?
I'm not really sure. Um, Hang on. I had to put my phone on charge.
Mm,
I'm not really sure. I've just always loved them. Like, I have pictures from before I even remember where I was holding snakes and stuff like crocodilians.
mm-hmm,
Like in first grade, they would let me in the pen with the gray wolf, which is the largest species of wolf,
mm-hmm.
and Burmese pythons. I got to handle and crocodilians, and this is all at my elementary school.
And what grade are you in now?
I'm in ninth.
Nice. So one thing. Oh yeah. How do your parents feel about snakes? Did they like them at all?
My mom, she used to like really hate them.
Uh huh.
I used to catch snakes and she would be sleeping and I try and show them to her and she'd wake up with a snake in her face.
Mm-hmm.
And yeah, but she grew to like them. She always likes to handle this one, but she's scared of my king snake just because they're colubrids, they move a little quicker.
Mm-hmm.
So, and he's a little defensive. I've tried to tell her that he's not really mean. He's just scared whenever you first get him out, and then he calms down. But she's too scared to hold him right now. Hopefully, she'll warm up to him though.
Yeah. So that's kind of similar to me. My dad especially not into snakes, but my mom didn't like them, but now she likes them. Um,
Yeah, my dad's not really a big fan of it. He thinks I should be a mechanic or something.
mhm,
And but my mom, she kind of supports the venomous thing.
mhm. So there's a little reptile place that you go and help out, right?
Yeah, I go and help and just clean and handle stuff like that.
How did that come about? Did you just go in and talk with them?
Actually, the person that I got this boa from
Mm-hmm.
started their own shop, and so I knew them before they opened the shop, and they breed boas like this, and I just would go and help clean them and clean the rats that they breed, and in exchange, I would get free feeders.
Mm-hmm. That's awesome.
So it's very helpful since I can't really get a job. I couldn't really get a job then to pay for them, so it was very helpful.
You see what Aaron says?
Yeah, thank you. I will. I plan on doing this forever.
So what, like right now, you're ninth grade, so that's freshman, right?
Yes,
How's that been going?
it's all right. Uh, I've just. It's not really the most fun thing in the world.
Mm-hmm.
I'd rather work with animals outside of school. And actually, I went herping just outside of my school and found two skinks.
Nice.
Yeah, and I showed them to my biology teacher while we were switching classes,
Mm-hmm.
going from second to third. I was just looking and found it. Actually, I have a video I'll be posting soon of me holding them.
Mm-hmm. Do you like biology at least?
Yeah, biology is my favorite class.
Mm-hmm.
because the teacher actually has a pet snake, and
Oh,
I'll go.
nice.
Yeah, I have like a whole bunch of feeders, so I'll bring the rats, change the water,
Hmm.
feed it, clean it, all that stuff, get it out of the cage, and show people it in the classroom and tell them about them because
Hmm.
people will always ask me questions about it.
Do you
Yeah.
deal with any people picking on you for liking snakes?
Oh yeah,
Do you?
a lot.
Yeah.
In 8th grade, it was really bad. It's not as bad this year, but it's still there. I just don't mind them.
Yeah.
I
Does
kind of
it
like
bot?
I just go with it, you know.
Mm-hmm.
Like when they say something, I'm like, yeah, yeah, I do that. They're like, don't you
Hmm.
be handling those snakes and stuff? And they
Yeah.
were like, I'm like, yeah, and they're like, you're crazy for that. I'm like, yeah, I know. I just go
What?
with it because I've learned that they'll bother you more they they get a reaction out of you, you know.
Yeah. So, what is your goal right now? And look at what haters make you famous. You see that? So, yeah, what are your goals? Like, I know that they can change, and I know that you'll achieve them because you do have a heart of gold, and you've been pursuing everything.
Thank
But
you.
right now, what is your goals?
My goal is, well, starting off to get my degree in herpetology in
Mm-hmm.
college, and then maybe work at a zoo until eventually I can work with the venomous at a zoo. Until eventually I can maybe start my own zoo and teach people about snakes, like how copperheads aren't something that you should just kill if you see one, you know? And snakes in other countries, like king cobras and like the King Cobra Conservancy
Mm-hmm.
and other organizations like that.
That's awesome.
Just conservation. Teaching people about them so they have nothing to fear and realize that they're not some big scary creature that's out to get you.
Mm-hmm.
Like
Now,
what's that?
do you try to scare your friends with the snakes?
Not really. I've helped people get over their fear of them.
Mm-hmm.
Actually, my mom's friend, she came, and before this, he had never touched a snake in his life, and he had actually handled this one, and he was bragging to everybody at work about it.
Nice. Yeah. See,
But
that
some
was
of my
something.
friends that are my age, I'll
Mm-hmm.
kind of like show it to them, and they'll get surprised. But I don't really try and scare people. I try and tell them that they're not out to get you. But
Yeah, and that's the thing. Like when I was younger, I used to do that, like try to scare my brother, and
yeah,
that type
I
of
would like
stuff.
scare. What's that?
I'm saying like that type of stuff. Now I realize that it has a negative effect on people learning to respect them.
Yeah,
So it's just
yeah. My
something to be.
sister, I'll kind of bother her with them sometimes.
Uh huh.
Like she loves this one, but my king snake, she's kind of how my mom is about it.
Hmm.
And I'll just be like, look, and she'll get a little scared, but I don't ever like throw it on her or whatever, you know.
Hmm. You read what Aaron says.
Yeah, thank you.
Aaron's a great guy. So we mentioned, or you mentioned venomous snakes. Um,
Hmm.
what have you been doing like at your house to practice and stuff? I know that there's something. I just want to have you bring it up.
Yeah, so my Florida king snake, he
Mm-hmm.
acts a lot like a lapid.
Mm-hmm.
So I have my hooks that I use, and I'll just get him out with it and
Mm-hmm.
handle him like about every day. And right now he's in shed, so I haven't really been doing it because he's in his hide box, and it's kind of annoying trying to get him out because all the sphagnum moss and eco earth goes everywhere.
Mm-hmm.
So, but I'll just handle him with it and send it to other venomous keepers and ask them what I did wrong, and correct that.
Have you feel like do you feel like you're getting more comfortable with the hook and everything?
Yeah, I've definitely got better with single hooks, but double hooks I do need to work on.
Like
Actually, I
single
try
hook?
and yeah, like single hook tailing one and
Oh,
then
tailing. What about
Yes.
hooking and lifting up without tailing? Are you good at doing that?
Yeah.
Mm.
I've worked on that with my king snake some. I
Hmm.
wouldn't really want to do it with him just because I wouldn't want to hurt his ribs.
Yeah, a little heavier body than the king snake.
Yeah. But I'll double hook him because he kind of acts like something like a Bothrops or
Mm.
some vipers. So I'll double hook him, but it's kind of hard to work with him because he wraps around everything.
Hmm.
They're semi-arboreal, so if he wraps around my chair, like right here,
Hmm.
it's just impossible to get him off.
Yeah, definitely. So yeah, Adrian's been practicing with the hook on his king snake, and he sent me some videos. I've also seen him doing it on some of the videos he's posted. He's definitely has the skills and the passion to do it.
Oh,
And
yeah,
and well, here's a question from Aaron. What's your dream snake?
Shang vipers.
It's a good choice.
I want to breed them so bad, and Ethiopian mountain vipers
Hmm.
and king cobras.
Have you seen the Mangsheng in person before?
No, I haven't.
Hmm.
I wish I could see one day.
Yeah, they look almost fake, don't they?
Yeah, like
Let
they
me.
look like a mossy patch.
Yeah, they do. Let me actually show what one looks like. They're incredible. And um, yeah, let's see if I could. Maybe I shouldn't. I don't want to get a copyright. I hate. I'd never share stuff that's not mine, so maybe I shouldn't. But you went to Bennett's house.
Yeah,
Bennett's another venomous keeper, and you got some experience hands on, didn't you?
yeah, I did. He was guiding me through it, and we made sure that it was okay with my mom and everything. You know, making sure that she was okay with it, so that she wouldn't get mad and stuff. And
How'd that go? How'd that conversation with her go?
uh, it was just a quick yes. She was like, "Just be careful," you
Hmm.
know.
Did she take you up there?
Yeah, she drove me over there.
Hmm. And was she there when you were handling and stuff?
Yeah, she was. She went in the car a few times, but
Hmm.
she watched me handle the copperhead because I really want to get a copperhead. So
Hmm.
she watched me do that.
So what snakes did you get to work with there?
Mostly natives. Like I handled a copperhead, uh, a cottonmouth, timber rattlesnake, some arboreals like a West African bush viper and a blue and solaris, and I double hooked those
Hmm.
just because that's the safest way to do arboreals. You know.
Yeah. Did
Yeah.
Bennett show you like what to do and then have you do it?
Yeah, he was guiding me through it. He was making sure that it was as safe as possible,
Hmm.
making sure that everything was okay.
Yeah. So Adrian, is it on your page right now? The Cottonmouth video? Did you actually post it?
Oh no, I haven't posted that yet,
Mm.
but I will.
Yeah, dude, that video you did really good. I was really impressed.
Thank you.
Yeah. So, what was your favorite out of all of those, or just all?
Probably the timber rattlesnake.
Uh huh.
The Acheistrodon, the cottonmouth and copperheads, they didn't really ride the hook well,
Hmm.
but the timber rattlesnake was probably my favorite to handle. Like it wasn't hard to keep on the hook.
Hmm.
I handled a pygmy rattlesnake too with two hooks, and
Hmm.
it was kind of hard because they don't really ride hooks well. They just kind of slide right off of them. So it was a little tricky doing that part. But
But that's
the
good
timber
practice.
rattlesnake, yeah, it's always good to get practice with them
Hmm.
because I love
What?
pygmy rattlesnakes,
Yeah, they're awesome.
especially the Carolina pygmies.
Yeah, you
Yeah,
like
those
the
are
red
awesome.
ones?
Yeah, I
Yeah.
like the really light colored ones with the high orange
Hmm.
and red. Yeah, they're really cool.
Now with the copperhead, when you're saying it doesn't ride the hook well, were you using one hook and it was just falling off?
No, it was a fairly big copperhead,
Uh-huh.
so I was tailing it, but it was just going forward off the hook,
Yeah,
kind of. So just basically just sliding right off
and you'd
while
have to readjust.
readjust. Yeah,
Mm.
I had to readjust a couple times.
MT, brother, thank you for being here. Such a good artist. Um, have you found any wild copperheads?
I did, and it was in an apartment complex that I lived in,
Mm-hmm.
and I was trying to relocate it,
Mm-hmm.
but there was a guy that was not a big fan of snakes while I was trying to move it,
Mm-hmm.
and he came and threw a brick on it while like I had my snake hook and I was just trying to move it. I wasn't comfortable at the time with tailing, and I wouldn't have
Mm-hmm.
tailed it anyways because it's a wild copperhead. You know, I don't know the animal, but
Mm-hmm.
I was just trying to move it with the hook, and it wasn't really riding the hook well, so it was taking me a little bit. And he had, I guess, just got impatient and threw a brick on it and broke its vertebrae.
Jeez.
Yeah, so it was a really, I was a little upset about that.
Yeah, I can bet.
It was the
Yeah, it
first ever
reminds.
copperhead I had seen,
What's
and
that?
it was the first ever copperhead I had seen. I had asked my mom if I could stay up, like, because I had school the next
Mm-hmm.
day. I had asked my mom if I could stay up and go and look at it and watch it. It was really fun.
How long ago was this?
This was July 2020.
Okay. Yeah, I remember finding a little baby copperhead. I was so happy just staring at it, and someone just runs
Yeah.
up with a big stick and stabs it.
Yeah, I was at dinner recently with my great grandpa, and he had told me that when he was changing his fish pond, the rocks out, he found a copperhead, and he was just telling me how he killed it. And I was
Mm.
like, oh, I was like, can you show me where it is? I just want to look at it to see what they look like in this area.
Mm-hmm. Was it
And
there?
no, I couldn't find it,
Mm.
but I spent the rest of that night looking for copperheads since I knew they were in that area.
Mm-hmm.
But I
Well,
did find a decayed brown snake there, and it was actually a very golden color. I don't know if that's something that has to do with them being juveniles, but it was
yeah, I'm
very
not sure. Uh,
golden.
what's up, Morbid? Yeah, I think I've only found one DK's brown snake
They're
in
the
my whole
most
life.
common snake that I've ever found.
Really?
Yeah,
Yeah, I don't even know if they're in this area because the only one I found was like 2 hours away. So
yeah,
maybe they're just not in my area. All I find is like garter snakes and black rat snakes.
yeah. I found black rat snakes, and I found, let's see, smooth earth snakes
Mm,
and a copperhead. That's all that I can remember as of right now. I found a garter snake, but I wasn't able to catch it because it dove off into the leaf litter.
yeah, they
Yeah,
stink. They reek. I
I
don't even touch them anymore.
yeah, I was really excited about it. I stayed there looking for it for 20 minutes,
Mm.
but unfortunately, I didn't find it.
When I was there um, recently, I don't know if you want to say what state, but I was trying to find copperheads since they were in that area, but I didn't
Yeah,
have any luck. Thank you,
yeah,
live feeding.
yeah. I normally go to the northern part in the mountains
Hmm.
because I mean I don't really have any problem staying with it. I'm in Georgia, so it's very common to find snakes here.
Hmm. And
So
that,
I try and go to the mountains to find the snakes there, and hopefully timber rattlesnake one day.
yeah, hopefully. Are you going to go this year and try to find some?
Oh yeah, definitely. I'm gonna go and hike some mountains that I know have high rattlesnake populations too.
Nice. So when did you decide to start posting on like Instagram?
It was when I got a phone. I had bought a phone.
Everyone should drop their link. Yeah, for sure. Was when you got a phone?
Yeah, I had bought a phone, and I think I was in 7th grade, so I wasn't really allowed to have any social media until
Mm-hmm.
like October, and then I started it, and it wasn't really mainly about I mean, it was about reptiles and stuff, but it wasn't like reptiles only, you know?
Mm-hmm.
Like it was just a post that I had take taken that same day. And I was like, "Oh, I think I should post that." And then the
Mm-hmm.
rest on from there were just all reptiles.
Did you
Like my
just
first
search?
hmm?
Did you like search people and you saw that there was other people posting stuff?
Not really. I actually only had people that I knew from school
Uh-huh.
on mine, but I had him, and he's actually one of my first posts. And then I had tokay geckos, and I just love posting them. I didn't really know anybody that had reptiles like that. It was just everybody that went to my school and stuff, you know.
Mm-hmm. How did it start branching out where you started seeing other reptile keepers and stuff?
I think it was probably around the start of 2021 or middle of 2020
Mm-hmm.
when I started seeing like a bunch of venomous stuff that I
Mm-hmm.
really like because I've been practicing since I was like 13,
Yeah.
and I've been into venomous for since like 12 or 13. But I've always been into reptiles.
Yeah.
It's just
That's
always been
awesome.
my thing.
Yeah. What would be like right now, when you eventually get to the point where you do get venomous, what would be your
hmm
first snake?
Definitely a copperhead to start off with, just to
Mm-hmm.
play it smart, you know,
Mm-hmm.
because it's not it's native. I would start off with native just so I get more comfortable, and then eventually some some more vipers, like maybe a timber rattlesnake,
Mm-hmm.
just stuff. Eventually, as I get more and more comfortable, advance into more things like cobras and kings, but that'll probably be after like maybe a year or two of experience.
Mm-hmm. Now, when
And
you were at Bennett's, did you get to see the cobras? Did he bring any out for you?
yeah, we saw some cobras. I saw his king cobras there. Um, they were pretty cool.
Mm-hmm.
They were I saw them hooding up through the glass, and they were just really cool.
That's awesome. Yeah. Have you ever seen one
Yeah,
hood up before?
yeah. I was looking in the cages, and they were hooding up. His biggest one, Chippy, it was in shed,
Mm-hmm.
so I didn't really see him because he was just hiding. But um, I saw his other ones, and they hooded up, and
Mm-hmm.
it was awesome.
But that was the first time you've ever seen that in person?
Yeah, that other than that, I'd only seen a copperhead,
Mm-hmm.
two copperheads,
Yeah,
and
it's awesome.
that
I'm
has
glad.
definitely been the best reptile experience I've ever had.
Yeah, that's really cool. I'm glad you did. Now, some of the other people that I noticed that you're friends with, Edwin and Shirley, right?
Yeah,
You're gonna go visit them sometime too.
hopefully once they get their facility and stuff up,
Mm-hmm.
maybe I might be able to if it's all good with them.
Yeah. No, they're both great people too.
Yeah, they're really cool.
Is there anyone else you've been talking to as well?
Um, trying to think. Dreaded Reptiles and BMX Johnny.
Mm-hmm.
I like their stuff. They're cool people.
Nice.
Yeah,
Yeah. Dreaded reptiles. If that's who I'm thinking of. Yeah, I like his stuff
yeah,
too.
yeah. He's got some cool videos. A
Yeah.
variety too, like centipedes. I really like centipedes.
Mm-hmm.
Good variety of lizards and just everything like inverts, lizards, venomous,
Mm-hmm.
and yeah, it's pretty cool stuff.
Yeah. Every time I see his posts, I always think it's somebody else. I get them confused. Um, but yeah, I can't even think of the other person's name now.
Ooh,
Little
smack in
Meatloaf.
my hand.
So, what are like the social media stuff? You post on that for fun, right?
Yeah, hopefully I want to grow my Instagram. I've been on it a lot more recently, just looking, but eventually, whenever I don't really have that much stuff to post here,
Mm-hmm.
like I just have the boas and some snakes, but hopefully I can get some herping content and some more venomous
Mm-hmm.
stuff.
No, it'll definitely be cool to post the herping stuff. I think I might go out herping too.
Yeah,
Um, let me get his link. It's Adrian's Reptiles.
yes.
Let me.
After I posted that picture with the monocled cobra,
Mm-hmm.
like hooding up in front of me, it was people had like I had got like almost 100 followers in like a week. I was like, whoa, because I had never got that many.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I was like, people must really like that picture. It's the most liked picture actually that I have.
That's awesome, man. Yeah, the
Yeah,
stuff with like it doesn't even matter if you have one snake. People enjoy seeing them and learning about them.
yeah.
Yes, thank you for stopping by. Let's see.
Oh, thank you guys. I already got the notifications.
Oh, did you,
Yeah, thank you.
Jake? Oh man, yeah, I bet. I want to visit Texas sometime soon, and hopefully find
Yeah,
some rattlesnakes. I'm eight
Texas
nine
is cool.
seven. Is that Georgia? Oh, that's followers, probably.
Uh, oh, yeah, my 897th, I think.
Aaron's gonna follow. Yeah, Adrian's great. I'm telling you now, like his passion is infectious.
Thank you.
So yeah, just pursue your goals, man. I'm telling you now. You put your mind to it, you work hard. That's the main thing. Work hard, listen, do what you got to do, and you'll work your way up. Don't expect to just like if you worked at a zoo, for instance. Don't expect to just do everything. You know.
Yeah. I actually I went on a field trip with a nature center,
Mhm.
and we were looking for organisms and testing the pH, and we were going herping. So I had mentioned I was like, yes, I love herping, and he was like, you should work for us. He was like, you might not be the age limit yet, but I can maybe tell them about you and put a word in. And
Mhm.
so hopefully I could volunteer and then eventually um start working there, you
Nice,
know.
man. That's awesome.
Yeah.
Yeah, he said also don't get bit.
Yeah, I
That's
don't plan to.
um that was just a field trip for school.
Yeah, all we did was just walk down to a park with because there's a creek right by my school.
Mhm.
So we just walked down to the park and looked for some stuff, and I found some salamanders, and then I asked if I could wander off a little farther to look for snakes because there was a fallen small tree, so there's like a lot more dense branches and stuff where water snakes would like to hide in. So I wanted to go and check that place out, but it was a little cold, so
Mhm.
I didn't find anything. But I just picked up a bunch of trash around that area too.
It's good, man. That's awesome that you're able to go there for school.
Yeah, it's pretty cool. My science teacher, the biology teacher,
Mhm.
she's cool too. I convinced her to bring her snake,
Mhm.
and it's just been cool. It kind of motivates me to get my work done because I can never really get it done.
Like
And
in
so
school.
she's like, "Yeah, I have a really hard time with that sometimes." So she's like, "If you finish all your work, you can hold it." And so I finished my stuff early today
Mhm.
and got to sit back and hold the snake and watch on my phone.
What about the other classes? Are you like do you get good grades?
Yeah, I just kind of have a little hard time focusing, but I still get my stuff done.
Mhm. Well, I could definitely relate to that. So
Yeah.
you said you do want to get a degree, right?
Yeah, hopefully it's something that I plan to get, to work at a zoo, like work with
Mm-hmm.
the reptiles at a zoo, and then eventually get my own.
Mm-hmm.
It would just help a lot with that instead
Yeah,
of just a
definitely.
high school diploma.
It'll definitely get your foot in the door with more places.
Yeah.
I don't think all of them require it though, but it's recommended. But it's going to
Yeah.
be difficult. There's a class called organic chemistry that
Mhm.
it's the worst. But I know that you can get through it. But that was a difficult class.
For herpetology?
Well, like you have to take other courses too to get the degree and everything.
Yeah.
So it was just one of the requirements too.
Yeah, in high school?
No, in college.
Oh, okay.
Hmm. I know that um, you you would like to move somewhere else, right? To different state.
Yeah, the laws in my state aren't really the best.
What are they?
Um, Only native venomous snakes
Hmm.
and no native non-venomous. So it's kind
So,
of like I can't I can I can't really teach people the difference between a water snake and a copperhead.
hmm. But
And
you
like,
said you could keep native venomous.
yeah, I can keep native venomous. I could get a copperhead or a cottonmouth, even a coral snake and an eastern diamondback.
So
But
are you only limited to just one?
I'm not sure about that, but um
I
I
mean,
I
I
think
asked
it's
that
just
because here you only are allowed to have one native now. So if you have one black rat snake, you can't
mhm,
have anything else native. Not even my wife. It's just one per household. But it used to
yeah.
be like five per household or something.
I'll have to look into the laws, but I don't think it that matters over here,
Hmm.
with venomous. So I will have to look into that, but if I move, it won't really be a trouble, you know.
Yeah. Where would you like to move if you could pick anywhere?
I wanted to go to Florida just
Hmm.
because it's there's a lot of reptiles down there.
Hmm.
I'm gonna put him away right quick. Sorry if I'm out of frame.
That's all right.
He's getting a little heavy. Um, I wanted to go to Florida, but the laws over there are just changing and it's getting really strict and kind of hard to, it'd kind of be hard to get everything,
Hmm.
like getting a permit and just keeping everything without it getting taken away because it keeps
Yeah.
getting more strict and strict. But hopefully, a legal state that's still in the South, like South Carolina,
Hmm.
or I'm not sure about the other places, but my mom really likes South Carolina. So hopefully that works.
Yeah, I hope so too. But regardless, even if you're stuck in Georgia for a while, you can get that first copperhead
Yeah, and
when
hopefully
the
a
time
permit.
comes. Yeah.
I'm gonna get my king snake out because I'm gonna show everybody.
Yeah. Yeah, Aaron, Florida, it's not doing too hot with all the new laws passing. But it's the good thing about Florida is seeing everyone come together. That's the one thing I like.
Yeah, it's kind of bringing people together and instead of apart.
Hmm. And that's
It's
what
got
we
a
need to
little.
do. That's what I always try to promote.
Yeah. So here he is. He's a little feisty right now.
Like, who is this person?
So So yeah, this is my mosaic Florida king snake. Yeah, he's got a little bit of a attitude. He's a little cage defensive,
Mm-hmm.
but he'll eventually calm down and stop being so wiry, you know.
Chris,
But
if you're
yeah,
still in here, what is this?
what is what?
There's, I guess, I don't know what they are. Just trolls. But how did they come in here?
Actually, I'm waiting for eggs for my crested gecko.
You see this? All
People
right.
are
That's,
just
yeah, I don't know how people like this even access this, but whatever. I don't care. But
yeah,
yeah,
people on TikTok are just like that too. It's just the comment sections are terrible.
yeah, I didn't know that people on YouTube can just find people's lives. I thought
Yeah,
that,
just randomly.
yeah. So sorry, I got distracted. So yeah, this is a Florida king snake, right?
Yes, this is a mosaic Florida king. I really
Mm-hmm.
wanted a wild type, you know,
Mm-hmm.
but all of those were for shipping, and I just wasn't really comfortable with shipping at the time because I just didn't really know what all to do.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I've never had a snake shipped. I don't know if I would even since it's been so long. Just stick to getting stuff close by. But
Yeah,
he's. Go ahead. Sorry.
I would just if it was something was a drive, like obviously if it's from California, I'd ship it, but if I have to drive down like 3 hours, I'd go and get it.
Mm-hmm.
Just just because I'd prefer to. I kind of sometimes have bad luck with ordering things.
Mm-hmm. Is there reptile shows near you at all? Like,
Yeah, I actually went to one 6 days ago
how
on
far was it?
Saturday. It was like 30 miles. It wasn't far.
That's not bad at all. That's pretty cool.
Yeah, I went down there just to look and maybe get some invertebrates for some friends, but my mom said I couldn't bring anything home.
Yeah, that's probably a good idea because if you, that's why I avoid them honestly, because I'll end up leaving with stuff,
Yeah, I
spending
don't
some.
really have that problem because I'd have to ask my mom before I get anything, so
Yeah.
it's not really. I like going to them just so I can see, more, but they're just fun to go to, especially with reptile friends.
Mhm.
They're very fun.
Do you have any reptile friends close by?
Yeah, I have actually the people that took me are they don't live that far away from me,
Mm-hmm.
but nobody else within like a few minutes. I can still go drive to see some friends, but it's just it's not something you can do all the time. You
Yeah,
know, just
that's
because
really cool that
it's
there
far.
is friends close by.
Yeah,
Have you
they
ever
were the
been
ones
bit
that
by the snake?
this one.
Yeah.
Yeah, I have. Actually, the first ever video that I took of it, right
Uh-huh.
whenever I got it home, I was switching it over and I was just taking a video of it, of me handling it, and it was actually in shed and I didn't realize it, and it just turned and bit me.
Mm.
But it didn't hurt because it was really tiny. He was super tiny and he didn't even break skin, but he has broke skin before, but now I can read his body language a little bit better. I know when he's
Mm.
going to strike and I can actually dodge them pretty easily because he's not the quickest striker. But my boa, on the other hand, he's bit me a few times. It doesn't feel good.
So even at that size, he's bitten you?
This size right here.
No, the boa. The boa
Oh,
at.
the boa, he bit me at that size one time, but now I have him hook trained, so I just take a hook about this size and I just rub it on his nose, and then he knows, oh, it's not feeding. And I also have him tap trained for feeding, so I'll take the tongs against his
Mhm.
cage and I'll just go like that, and he'll come straight out because he knows the vibrations mean that he's getting fed. So like if I drop something on his cage or something, like on the top of it,
Mhm.
because he's in a PVC cage, so if I like drop my tongs or whatever, he'll come out because he thinks that was the vibration, you know. But he'll be hiding and I can't even see his face, and then I'll tap and I'll come back like 2 minutes later and he's at the front of the glass just waiting, so I have to open it with the hook. He's
Um,
very
Ralph, that means a lot. Thank you so much. So that's the type of stuff, Adrian, that can't put when that just means a lot, Ralph. Thank you so much. And
yeah.
Mikey, thank you for being here. Um, was a boa bite, was that a food response?
Yeah, every time that he's bit me has been a food response. He's
Mm-hmm.
actually a very social snake. I have videos where he was coming right up to people,
You
just
see
like
that
if
right there, Ralph? You see that hook skill? If you get a chance, look at what Ralph said, or I'll read it to you. It says, "Awesome that you're already that into the hobby, Adrian. You seem really knowledgeable for your age. Keep going."
thank you. I
Yeah,
really appreciate that.
everyone here, I was gonna say except those trolls, but those aren't people that
Oops.
Adrian got bit.
No, my phone fell over because I had to put it on charge.
Yeah, I was just
So it was
messing
just
around.
sitting on the charge.
But all these people in here, Grim, uh, Aaron, Chris, Rob, they're all super great people. We're all rooting for you.
Thank you.
And Batman says, Adrian, the Reptile King.
Thank you.
Yeah, man, I am really impressed with. I've seen your growth, even from a distance. You know, I could see the improvements when he, especially like when he sent that video from Bennett. You did really
Yeah,
good, and I'm proud of you,
thank
man.
you. Yeah, it was very helpful him guiding me through that, you know,
Mm,
just showing me what to do and telling me everything I need to know.
exactly, Aaron. Um, yeah. Were you nervous going over there at first?
No, I wasn't really nervous handling anything, you know, for my first time tailing, which was the copperhead. It
Mm,
was a little I was a little nervous, you know. I was like I wasn't standing straight up. I was kind of like this.
mm,
And he told me what I did wrong, and so I just corrected it. He was like, you were a little nervous and kind of standing over and stuff, you know."
mm.
And he was just telling me like just helping me through it. You know, he was like, "You can't take another step back there." So he was like, "Just watch your step,"
Mm.
you know. But I got really comfortable after that copperhead because the first one that I handled was the West African bush viper,
Mm.
and so it was a double hook, so I was really comfortable with that. But the copperhead was had me a little nervous
Mm.
at first, but then after like a few minutes, it was just completely fine.
Yeah, and one thing I will say, this is gonna come into play. Let's say you know what you're doing, but when
Mhm.
you're around other people, especially like people that I guess you look up to, like when I'm around my boss, it's like I lost all the skills. Even though I'm comfortable with my boss, we joke about
Yeah,
everything, but it's like I've
yeah,
never handled a snake before. So those type of things will happen.
yeah. It kind of that happens to me too. Like when I'm around somebody and I have to do something that I've done a lot, it kind of
Hmm.
it gets a little harder.
Hmm.
I get a little nervous, especially when people are watching me.
Yeah. Yeah, Mikey. He's great. He's been working hard and achieving these. Um, achieving these goals. And Derek, thank you for stopping by. I appreciate you.
What's up, Derek? He's cool. He's the one that made the graphic things for everybody.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's really cool.
Yeah, all these people are great.
Now that he's curled up, you can kind of see his pattern a little better.
Yeah, let me put you full screen. Hang on.
Here's the head stamp. I've noticed that they have a lot faster tongue flicks than colubrids have a lot faster tongue flicks than boas and stuff,
Mm-hmm.
along with their faster movements.
Yeah, they're definitely good. Do you find black, or have you ever found a black racer?
No, I haven't, but I really want to find one.
Yeah.
And actually, I really want a black racer to kind of practice because they're really quick. It's
Uh-huh.
just something to practice with.
Good practice, amazing bull snakes. Yeah. Mikey, the video I did with Antonio, his first snake was a bull snake and pine snake. I can't remember which one, but it made me think of you. And Batman, Mexican black king snakes are awesome. I love them so much.
Yeah, those are cool. I've got to photograph some. They were really cool.
Yeah, that was one of my, probably one of the first few that I ever kept. Loved them so much.
Yeah, they're really cool.
Mm.
Actually, I think I'll check the eggs on here if you want to see that.
Yeah, awesome.
I'll check the lay box and hopefully she's laid.
When I made you full screen, could you still hear me, or did it mute my mic?
No, I couldn't hear the fan or anything.
Okay.
I don't know if it was a fan going on in your background, but I couldn't hear because there's a little bit of background noise, not like talking, but like.
Is it the laptop fan maybe?
Yeah, I think so. Yeah, it just went completely dark.
Is it too loud?
No, it's not. It's not loud at all. It's just like it was just noticeable the cutoff.
Mm.
You know how like when somebody mutes their mic or something.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Tell me
it was just
tell
like
me if
that.
it happens again.
Okay. Yeah, it did. It cut it off.
Yeah, I thought that I could make him full screen without muting the mic, but maybe not. I don't know, man.
Alright,
I'm still new to this.
I'm gonna spray his humidity high down and then I'm gonna check these eggs real quick.
All right.
I hope I've got them.
Batman, do you have any snakes right now?
I remember a while ago when I saw you and Josh playing Cold War.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. I remember you had maybe a moderator of the TikTok.
Good old TikTok.
Do you still post on there or?
I just post now just videos of the snake. I don't post any handling or anything.
Yeah.
I kind of want to just get banned so I can just make a new account and get bigger than before.
Yeah. Can I flip the camera?
I have no idea.
Oops. I'll just go like this.
Oh,
Hopefully
Batman.
you guys can see. Can you see?
We can see.
Cool. I've been weighing her and checking her often. So.
Mm-hmm.
Nope. She's due any day now, so
Mm-hmm.
hopefully.
Yeah, hopefully. Are you excited?
Yeah, actually, because this is my first time ever trying to breed.
Mm-hmm.
So I've been talking to a lot of cresty breeders and just getting everything I need to know, you know.
Yeah.
But here's the girl right here. I don't know if you can see her or not.
Yeah, we can see her. Look at that big
I'm
girl.
gonna get a little weigh in of her.
Is the male with her still?
No, I've separated them.
Yeah, I don't really know much about lizards.
Yeah, I prefer snakes over lizards.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, she's getting chunky. Oh wow, so she's actually gained weight.
Hopefully that means she's about to pop.
Yeah, hopefully. She's getting a little wide.
Look at those little feet.
She's a very,
They have such
very pretty
goofy
gecko.
faces.
Yeah, and really big beady eyes.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, they're pretty cool. What was your first venomous snake?
A Mexican cantil.
Oh, cantus are so cool. They're, I find them really cool. I really want a Taylor's cantu. I
Yeah,
feel like those are very cool species.
they have those bright oranges.
Do you have
Oranges.
any? Yeah,
Can't even speak English.
they have the really cool patterns too. Do you have any species that you'd love to work with but can't right now?
Um, yeah, one second. I was recording that spam thing that happened because that was ridiculous.
Yeah,
Uh, any species that I want to right now,
yeah,
honestly, I feel like I have my dream stuff. The eyelash viper, the desert horn viper, black
yeah,
Pakistan, banded snouted. Those are the ones that I had always dreamed of. And that, yeah, I think that might be, I think I might have all the things that I've always dreamed of having.
yeah. That's really good. I
Mm-hmm.
really want to work with crocodilians, and big cats too,
Mm-hmm.
and birds of prey.
Birds of prey are pretty cool.
Yeah, I really want to work with some crocodiles the most though, just because conservation for stuff like Orinoco's
Mm-hmm.
and Siamese crocodiles because they're super endangered. It's it's really upsetting how much they're being killed for no reason
Exactly, man.
for little bags and wallets.
What do they do for us? Or let's just look at alligators. They clear our waterways by keeping it clean, getting
Yeah,
rid of disease, and then we honor them by selling their heads in gift shops.
yeah.
It's
It's
ridiculous.
like they're doing people a favor.
You gonna
Like
answer this question, Adrian?
um, so they actually don't go by the music with the cobras. They go by the movement of the fingers on the flute. So try and tell people that snake charming isn't really real. It's kind of just the snake being defensive and watching, you
Mm-hmm.
know, just because they can't really hear the music. It's just the movement of the flute and the fingers, which makes them go side to side.
Yeah, Batman. But I do have a video for you. Um, so when he said crocodiles, you want to work with them more than even like the snakes?
Oh no, no, snakes are like my favorite.
Mm-hmm.
I just love them. They're always on my mind, and Like I've even gotten in trouble for researching them on the laptops because they have this app called Go Guardian where they can see everything that's on your screen. And
Hmm.
my teacher was absent, so I was just doing as much research as I could. And she popped up on the thing, like a little thing came up and it was a text. She said, "What are you doing?" Because I was researching monocled cobra venom.
Hmm.
I never closed an app so fast in my life. This is actually an Indian cobra that I painted.
Nice, man. That's awesome.
Yeah, I really like this painting.
Maybe. Let's see if I can. Yeah, it's a good painting. Hang on one second. Let me figure out how to do this again. Sorry.
Okay. Hopefully, I've gotten my permit, so hopefully I can eventually, once I get my license, get a lot more herping videos and go to friends' house and stuff.
Batman, I don't know if you're still in here, but there's your snake charming.
Have you seen the the northern Thai monocled cobras?
I haven't.
They're really beautiful. They're like orangish with a white monocle, and the monocle is filled in white.
Say
So
that
it's
one
just
more
a
time.
white.
Sorry.
It's like a white circle for the monocle, and it's filled in. So
Like
it's
white
really
in the
cool.
circle.
I mean, yeah, it looks like basically like that, like a bottle cap.
You'll have
Just
to
a
send
white.
me a picture.
Okay, I definitely will. And then they're like almost orangish, you know. They're really cool. Not like the Sufan monocles. Oh, what happened? I don't know what happened. I'm not sure what happened.
Hey,
Hey,
my. Hang on.
there's an echo.
Yeah, my webcam. This is the second time this has happened. I don't know what happened. I wish Chris was still in here. Maybe he knows why it does this.
Yeah, I've never used this before.
Yeah, so I don't know if it was because I opened up that video.
Oh,
Yeah, who knows? Let's see. Yeah,
yeah,
yeah, Mikey. There's um, all black Nodgesiamensis.
oh, the jet blacks.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I love endo spitters.
Yeah, it happened with Darius. Look right there, Darius.
Oh.
It happened when I was live with him. Well, hang on a second.
Okay.
If you can tell me what rattlesnake this came from, I'll send you $1,000.
Hmm. Hmm. Let me think about that, cause I gotta save up for a car. Um, timber.
Nope. Thank God, because I don't have $1,000 to spare, Adrian. All right, let's
Still want to
quiz you real
guess.
quick. All right. Name
Um, timber.
Let me try to
Is that
flip
a timber shed?
there's got to be a way we can flip the camera.
Okay. Who all is still in here?
There is
I can't see the thing. I was gonna pull it up on my TV and just
Rob
turn it down.
Grimm still in here. I don't know exactly who unless they comment, but
Yeah.
Aaron, how do you? Yeah, I don't know how to flip this. I don't even know if you can. Oh well. Let's see. Can you see the one on the far left? This one.
Yeah.
What is that?
Is that a banded rock rattlesnake?
Yep. Now the next one.
Timber?
Yep.
Western?
Nope.
Can you make your screen the full?
I don't know if I can since it's on the computer. I'd have to go back to the computer.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Let me see. Maybe. Can you still hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
It's going to be difficult, but all three, actually, this one, this one, this one, this one are all the same, but different. I think two of them are from different snakes.
So they're all rattlesnakes?
Yeah, but all the same species, but different ones that have like different patterns.
Yeah. Hang on, let me pull the thing up. Okay. There's some diamond pattern. Are the diamonds full? Because if they're
Let's.
not, then I would say Mojave.
Good job.
Yeah. I know Mojaves don't have full diamonds.
What's this one right here?
Is it a Western? Western Diamondback? Southern Pacific?
Yeah.
Uh,
Let's see what else. What cobra is this?
an Indian.
Good job. What else do I have in here? Oh, Adrian. Here's the good stuff. This is the stuff that.
Oh, the camera cut off again.
Can you tell I know what I'm doing?
Yeah.
Grim or Mikey, the rattle came off of a northern Pacific rattlesnake. I went from I don't know what happened. I removed myself, then I removed you. What a great live stream.
Eastern Diamondback?
Yes, sir.
Gaboon? Is it West African?
A baboon?
No, Gaboon.
No, I'm just being silly.
Is it a West African?
Yeah, I don't even think I've seen an East African in person.
I think East Africans are cool because of their teardrop.
Let me make sure I didn't. Yeah, Mikey, it's from a northern Pacific rattlesnake, and yeah, the. Sorry, 1 second. Yeah, the Eastern. I don't know if I've ever seen. Have you seen one in person at a zoo or anything?
East African?
Yeah.
No, I haven't. I've only seen West Africans before.
Mike. Yeah, Mikey. Let me hang on. Adrian, what do you
Yeah.
want to? Is there any parting message that you'd like to share with everyone still in here?
I have to think of something.
What would you tell somebody if you had one thing to share? Like 1 minute to share something about snakes to try to convince them that these are wonderful animals that belong here on Earth.
They aren't out to get you, and they'd rather run away than try and bite you. And they are really important in the ecosystem, so it's really bad to take them out in mass numbers.
But Adrian, you lost me when you said run away. How are they running with no legs?
Slithering away.
I'm just messing around. Yeah, that's a good message. What's something important that they do in the ecosystem?
So they are secondary consumers, so they basically just keep the primary consumers down,
Mm-hmm.
which is rodents and stuff like that. So it without them, you'd kind of be just overpopulated with things like rats and stuff. Obviously, like fox can take them out and maybe coyotes, but I've seen more snakes than I have coyotes and fox put together.
Yeah.
They just they keep populations down and just keep it in balance. Just like spiders. Spiders keep the fly and insect population down, or not down, but at a good level.
Mm-hmm.
So
Exactly.
yeah.
Mikey, are you able to see it? That's the one it came
I've
from.
got it pulled up here, so
Such a big rattle.
yeah, that
Adrian,
that is a huge rattle. How long did it take for it to get that long?
I have no idea. Since actually, you know what? This is a cool story. Cool for us to hear, but not cool for the person. That snake bit someone in the face.
Oh wow.
They were trying to.
Ouch.
They were drunk and wanted to kiss it.
Oh, that's not a good idea.
Yeah. Of course, people do dumb stuff when they drink and everything.
Yeah.
Everyone, you see that link right there? I'm gonna post it in the description as well. Um,
Okay.
but Adrian, I really appreciate you joining me. It's
Thank
such
you.
short notice, but really, really looking forward to seeing all the success you achieve. Anytime you need anything, any or advice, anything, or just to talk, reach out
Yeah,
to me. And
definitely will.
I appreciate everything you do. But
Thank you.
we will definitely do another collaboration too. If you want to do video with me, like, have you seen that clip video like with Antonio or Darius?
Yeah.
So we can do something like that too if you'd like.
Okay, that'd be really cool.
All
I'd
right.
love to do that.
Well, everyone, please go check out Adrian. And
Thank you.
I will see everyone soon.
All right. See ya.